My name is Apes.
What's up, Pass?
We Anml Plnt.
Yeah.
A rap group from Oakland.
Go, I never sleep, yeah. I can't make it stop, it's hella deep, yeah. Gotta make them break you off a piece, yeah. I don't rest until I rest in peace, yeah.
When my niggas die, it ain't no cameras coming. Stamina in my stanza so I can stand for something. Ain't no advantage running. Panoramic view, African program, the drumming. Straight from the family function. Yeah.
The idea originally was I had noticed a couple of artists that I kind of look up to who had been making like EPs, and the EPs were like a lead up to the LP, and the EPs had skits that were, they made sense in leading up to the LP. Like maybe you're on a trip and you're going somewhere, and then you arrive at the place, the destination, and the destination is the LP. The way that I thought it would be cool to flip the concept, or the way that I came up with, was doing something like the processes of smoking a blunt, right? Because as you can see, Anml Plnt is into weed. The first stage was the breakdown, so breaking down weed like I'm doing right here, but then you extrapolate that, and the metaphor can mean hella different things. You could tie it to having a mental breakdown, which we definitely ended up talking about on the album quite a bit. Just mental health is a big piece of life, right? And like something that we don't really get to talk about a whole lot in the community of color. That was important. And then a broke down caddy on faux flats or whatever, like making other tying it to other pieces of imagery so that the metaphor is multifaceted, right? I wanted 3 pieces of it, but I guess we only made it to the second piece. The second piece was gonna be the hot box. So then the hot box is like kicking in the car and smoking, but then it could have been related to like back in the day when they put slaves in the hot box, or you putting yourself in more of a mental hot box, or a hot box as like an image that's like a crucible, like for molten creativity, any of them things, you know what I mean?
For something, ain't no advantage running. Panoramic view, African program, the drumming. Straight from the family function, yeah. Straight from the family function, yeah. Straight from the family function, yeah. Ain't no cameras coming, yeah. Straight from the family function.
I've also noticed that a lot of artists that I definitely look up to and respect are doing something different, and I think this is probably a better look, where you just let the project speak for itself. Because a lot of times you try to like come up with a concept, and then if you force the concept, you're kind of boxing yourself in, right? So, and then you make 10 tracks, and then none of the tracks, or maybe just some of the tracks, fall in line with the original, theme and concept and shit.
I was left for dead, could've suffocated, but I took a breath instead. And we stuck in cages banging like a metalhead. Repeat offender, seek forgiveness, but I never beg. Yeah. I was left for dead, could've suffocated, but I took a breath instead. And we stuck in cages banging like a metalhead. Repeat offender, seek forgiveness, but I never beg. Yeah, ain't take no fucking judgment coming from puppets. Ain't no crossing my mind when it's under construction. I just lost it, I'm trying, keep it one, but I'm suffering. Don't get caught in a vine, making something from nothing.
Sorry, get rid of it. All the papers are gone. There it is.
Where you go, can I come with you? Don't leave me.
Fuck the op, I burn my whole harvest before I share crop. All you got to fear is fear self, my nigga fear not. Nigga fear not around they neck from all them scared cops. Boxing where they weight around they neck, I never hear shots. Black bodies dropping from them shots so fast they ears pop. Never hit them props, stay out of earshot. Posse dropped a second, hit them gears lock. Some puppet death and I was feeling why. I'm along with Chef and I was dead rock. Brown bag my drip, I spend my money with my people. Back up in my pockets, buried under all this evil. The moon is who we smoking with, the sun is just the sequel. Flipped up off the sun, don't want the sun to be my sequel.
Today we're just finishing up some songs we've been working on previously, and working on some new songs. We're here at Light Rail Studios in San Francisco. And today we've been recording here a lot. We did the whole breakdown project here that we put out last October.
Before, we didn't really have, we were younger when we got into the rap thing, so we didn't have all the resources that we have now. Now that we have, producer homies that have grown with us, you know what I'm saying, and kind of reached, like they're maturing the game now and shit. Like we have a lot of different people we want to work with and want to reach out to, so we're trying to just crank shit out, and just never stop working, so that we always have one in the pocket, that we can release.
Yeah. Shout out to Marcus Made Beats too, as well, by the way, who did the whole breakdown project. And I think on this next few ones, you'll see a couple other producers that we're working with. You know, like Chase Moore is one of them for sure. Did a few songs with him, but yeah, still Marcus is like has the majority of the production on these projects and shit. And like I said, he did the whole entire last one that we did, all 7 joints and shit. And we've been working really closely with him.
Yep.
It's not just like, let me email you a beat real quick. We go into his studio and like work with him and do, you know, sometimes do it from scratch or you know, most of the time he has a beat and we'll put some, you know, some input or whatever. We'll be writing right on the spot, you feel me? Writing songs with him. So shout out to Marcus Made Beats. He's been putting in hella work behind Anml Plnt, for real. Shaping the sound and shit.
Marcus is the reason that we have the sound we have, kind of, I feel like, because
yeah, definitely,
especially because, you know, we haven't released a whole lot of shit, so the soundscape, a lot of people tell me sounds very townish and like, you know, old school bass shit, which I like a lot because that's what we grew up listening to.
Some God on rock, come now, come down. We've been living in the dark on my bloodline. Off the farm when my daddy got hit, trying to cross the gun line. Then we moved to Cali, loving the sunshine. Ducked off, car shade from the one time. Run it up, I never hit him with a gun line. Push past you, look after my pasture, look faster.
Niggas die over the block they from, then die on the block they from. Ain't never been nowhere but the block they from. And square niggas get they pockets run, them choppers run, them helicopters coming, hella partners dumping fucking hours. Mobbing by myself through the whole thing. I can't even help it, it's no thing. I'm really too selfish for your game. I said I'm really too selfish for your. Hold up.
You know, I love to bring that shit back, man, as much as possible. But Marcus's shit really has that. It's like grounded in that town funk, man. Like it just sounds like old school Bay Area shit.
Don't let me go with doors of purgatory always open, never no lift. Ride the wave of emotion down the river of sticks is nowhere in to arrive at the booth. Like let me go in or go in. Gatorade, this that shit a player made, but I don't captain up cause I don't want to save the day, so I don't own the cape. Lighten up just like the Macy Day Parade. Real riders never die, the paint just fade away. And I don't roller skate or paint my face. I ain't going in for all this H&H. Oh my bad H&M, y'all pledged to 88. Sometimes I hate the fact that I was born in 88. Believe in symbolism, Trump is just a face of hate. Never paint your face, nigga. You know what I mean?